Welcome to Marissa Tries. Today we are here at Bay Club San Francisco to learn about prenatal safe workouts. I'm in my third trimester of pregnancy, so we definitely want to make sure that everything I'm doing while I'm working out is safe. Whether you're doing mat Pilates or a reformer or doing something outside of that, today we're going to learn what is safe for pregnancy. Let's go. Really excited to do some prenatal safe Pilates today. Roshini, can you tell me a little bit about your background before we start?
My name is Roshini Kumar, and I'm a certified Pilates instructor and a licensed professional counselor, and I'm here with Marissa today to do a little bit of prenatal Pilates.
Well, I'm 33 weeks pregnant, and so I would love to learn what is safe for me to do on the reformer and just overall Pilates.
I always want to make sure that you've consulted with your doctor and that your doctor feels that you're safe to work out and do some Pilates.
Yeah, so I'm ready to go. Let's get started.
All right. As we move, we're gonna be talking because that's a key piece of prenatal Pilates. So what we're gonna do is just start with some pelvic rocks. So you're gonna take your hands just onto your pelvis here, kind of like near kind of the sides of your belly. Feet are gonna be about parallel in hip distance apart. Now here, what we're gonna do is just almost like tuck the tail under and then kind of roll it back. So just kind of rocking it forward, rocking it back. One thing that we want to make sure with Pilates is that we're not doing too much flexion or too much extension, just because the baby is growing and we want to make sure that everything stays safe. So we can do just a little bit of movement in and out just to kind of get some mobility moving. So now you're going to kind of find your halfway. So halfway between the tuck and the pull back. Good, and now we're gonna start little marches. So your left foot's gonna stay down, your right knee is gonna pull into tabletop. Good, and then we switch. Right foot comes down, left knee comes up in tabletop. Good, and if this feels comfortable to you, then you're gonna hold the right knee up and you're gonna pull the left knee up. Good, we're gonna hold it here. Arms are gonna come down and kind of hovering over the mat by your sides. Good, and then we're gonna start big deep breaths in as you pump the arms up and down and out. Nice job, feet can come back to the mat. Ooh. And then you can take the knees side to side. How you doing?
Good.
Good, good, good.
So why is it important to keep moving during pregnancy like this?
Yeah, as long as your doctor has cleared you for it, keeping mobile is something that's just going to help with mobility as your baby continues to grow. It's gonna help with recovery after the birth. So in Pilates, we typically don't use more than 1, 2, or 3 pounds simply because of the repetitions that we do. So I'm gonna give you one just to start with. We can always add on. And now you're gonna reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Good, you're gonna pull the shoulder blades down. Yep, and then the elbows are gonna come wide to the side and then back up. Good, just kind of getting a little mobility into the shoulder. And every time you pull the arms back, think about your shoulder blade pressing into the wedge and then rolling off of the wedge. Good, your left foot is gonna stay, your right knee is gonna come into tabletop. Okay. Good, arms are gonna keep moving. Nice. Now, can you keep that left foot down and start to take little circles with your knee, in, down, around, and up? Oh. Good.
And
nice.
I don't know if I can.
This looks great. Can you reverse the direction of your knee circle? Nice. Big breaths in, big breaths out.
I already have pregnancy brain, now it's double.
And then arms can come down by your side. You can plant your foot down. Nice work. So just as you know, having a little mind-body coordination going sometimes helps as you advance in the pregnancy, just to kind of keep things sharp, right? I'm gonna give you 1-pounders. And we're gonna take the arms out to a T. Baby's facing forward. Your top spine is gonna start to twist to the right. Good, and you're gonna stop when you start to feel the baby twist. Good, and then you're gonna go to the other side. Nice.
And this feels great.
Good.
Obviously, I've had some back pain, just naturally. So what does this benefit?
Good, it helps with spinal mobility and spinal articulation. So Pilates, a lot of people think, and it's not untrue that Pilates is all about the core strength, but what it's really about is a healthy spine. It's about creating articulation of the spine and keeping those muscles around the spine really strong. So we look at the muscles of the core and the back to help keep the spine nice and tall. And now you're gonna take the arms forward. Baby's still facing forward. Can you think about the top part of your spine reaching over and giving the baby a little hug on the top? Good. And then back up and then arms out to a T. And we do it again. Arms forward, give the baby a little hug from the top.
What are some
Good.
tips you have for people that are pregnant for Pilates in general?
Yeah, you know, Pilates, breath work is such a key principle of Pilates, and the more you can practice that breath work, the more you can take it into your pregnancy and into childbirth. So the more that you can start to pair your movements with your breath, the better off you're gonna be.
Anything you would say to avoid during pregnancy?
I would avoid laying flat on your back, you know, for prolonged periods of time. I would really be careful on how much you're twisting your full body side to side. You also want to make sure that you're able to talk throughout your workout. You're breathing, you are still, you know, you're feeling some of the movement, maybe you're breaking a sweat, but you're not to the point where you're huffing and puffing and you're not able to get enough oxygen in. So you're pressing that right leg out, your left knee is in, this left foot's gonna go into this big loop.
Great.
Good, and now you're gonna grab that other loop, the right knee is gonna pull in, and we're gonna take that right foot into this big loop. You're gonna take the legs up to the ceiling, and arms are gonna come underneath the straps. Perfect, good.
Cool.
And knees are coming in towards the shoulders and reaching out on the high diagonal. Good. We're gonna hold on to the big loops here, not the little ones. A nice big deep breath in here. And then exhale, arms come out and up. Good. So this is a great one for finding your center of gravity, for finding your balance as the body's just kind of changing throughout the pregnancy. Good.
Thank
Wonderful
you.
work.
This
You're
was
so welcome.
amazing. It's great to know what's safe and what you should be doing in Pilates.
Yes, you want to make sure to find somebody who's certified, that has experience in working with people that are really wanting to have, you know, a safe workout in pregnancy.
So I just learned how to be safe using the mat and reformer Pilates during pregnancy. What else is safe for pregnancy?
I think the first thing to understand is to know that to get clearance from your doctor is going to be the first thing. Safety's first. If you're not comfortable doing something, I think that's going to be the basis. So with that being said, lower impact exercises are probably going to be the better option. You can think about walking on the streets of San Francisco, a nice flat ground, maybe catch a hill or two. Climbing the stairs on the Stairmaster is a good option. And if you want to take it a level down, walking in water and doing exercises in the water are actually very good for your pregnancy. And I think as well, breathing, in addition to working your pelvic floor, are going to be really safe modalities to kind of move forward with.
What about weights and running and other types of workouts?
You know, again, default to the idea that if you haven't done it, probably not the best time to start.
Yeah.
But definitely light weights, low impact running, if that's something that you're familiar with and your body can take, those are all really good exercises. And I think the main thing to do is to, you know, regulate your stress,
Yeah.
work your pelvic floor, breathe, and it's going to be a great experience for you either way.
I think the number one thing that we want to make sure is when you're working out, you're not pushing yourself and you're staying safe and making sure that you are getting approval from your doctor. But thanks for joining us on Marissa Tries. We'll see you next time. Bye.